Indeed. So hopefully you guys like swimming too, because today we're making a terribly delicious salmon dish we're going to be putting on a salad. And you had to join us in the loft as one of our guest chefs. So here we're making something that's pretty delicious, John. I'm very excited, actually. Because salmon is one of those dishes that intimidate me. It's one of those fishes that's so subtle, it's full of flavor already. You don't want to tamper with it too much.
Exactly.
So it does frighten me.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is something a little bit more exciting. It's obviously coming into summertime, so we really want to do something quite fresh and flavorful. We are using salmon, a little bit of a play on the pastrami beef.
Cool.
Because we're using the same spices. We've got mustard seeds, we've got coriander, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to cure it. So it's a little something different.
So what is curing first off?
Sure, so curing basically is you normally use a 50% mixture of sugar and salt. And that actually draws out the liquid of whatever you're actually curing, and it also intensifies the flavor.
Okay.
Gives it a really, parts of beautiful flavor.
Lovely. Well, let's get started. What can I do?
Perfect. So, what we're going to do is
where do we start?
Let's start off with this. So we've got a pan on. We're going to do the cure. So basically, we've got a really nice fresh, fillet of salmon over here.
Right?
It is a slippery fish. And we're going to make a cure. So as I said, we got 50% salt. So we're going to use some nice coarse salt, and we're going to use some brown sugar. Brown sugar obviously just gives it a bit of more of a caramel flavour.
Yes, usually the Salati Golden Brown is probably one that you can use here.
Exactly.
That's the one that's, a lot of people think that this is the only one you can use for, desserts, etc. But we use it a lot for cooking.
Exactly.
People love it in their coffees, they love it in their baking because it's got that nice caramelly rich flavour to it.
Exactly, and that'll work perfectly with the salmon actually.
Okay.
So we've got some coarse black pepper in there as well, and we're just basically going to throw this over our salmon. And this, you can cure it for as much as you want to. This is going to be a nice quick cure, about 5 minutes or so.
Okay. I see you've got another one that you've made over here.
Yes.
That one's got liquid in it, so what's the difference?
So basically, this is exactly what I was saying. This is the liquid that's been drawn out of the
Because
fish.
of the salt?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the flavour actually intensifies.
Amazing.
So
okay,
this
cool.
has been sitting for about 5 minutes or so. Yes, exactly.
As you said, you cure for 5 minutes, but any time that you sort of want, as long as those flavours are drawn in. And...
So curing basically, also the same thing you're doing with biltong. You're actually curing biltong before as well. So you can do it with meat, you can do it with pork. It just really intensifies that flavour.
So you're going to sear those up?
Yes, exactly. So this is going to go into a pan. I got it so not so hot. You can take a little bit of the cure off, but I quite like it.
Yes,
there's obviously a little bit of sugar on there, and that'll caramelise really nicely. Cool. So while that's in the pan, I think we could probably go on to our salad.
Cool. So this is where I can help, I assume.
Yes, please. So we've got a bowl over there with some Dijon mustard.
Cool.
Over there, a little teaspoon inside there.
Oh, I love Dijon. Dijon's got one of those flavours that is so full. It's like one of those mustards that you have to love. If you don't like the Bernie mustard, this is the hero.
A little bit of sugar, just to balance it out. A little bit of salt.
All the sugar?
No, just let me do
a little pinch,
There we are. There we are. Just a tiny little pinch.
Okay, and salt. Okay,
there we
fantastic.
Are. Lemon, give it a little nice acidity.
One or half?
Do half.
Cool, half a lemon. What is this going to be? Is this the sauce for the salad, like a salad dressing?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm just turning the salmon in the pan. Got the skin on, you don't need to take it off. You'll see once you've taken it off. You don't want to cook salmon all the way through either. You want to keep quite nice and pink in the middle. So I'm just going to give it 1 or 2 more seconds in here, and we're going to take it off and let that to rest.
Okay. And obviously you can sear it, you can cook it, but the ultimate flavour for that summer freshness, you definitely want to sear it. Give it that nice pinkness on the inside.
Exactly. And I've called this pretty much, as you said, salmon pastrami. As you can see, there's all the mustard seeds on there. It actually really resembles a beef pastrami.
That's yummy.
So I'm just going to put that over there.
And do I need to add anything else to this? Olive oil or something? Or?
Yes, please. A little dash of olive oil and just give it a mix.
Cool,
there
just
we
like
are.
That.
Perfect.
Yum. Oh, that smell of that fish is amazing.
Yeah, so we're going to let that rest for a little bit, just basically getting down to room temperature. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to start plating up our salad.
Cool, so basic baby leaf.
Beautiful, lovely baby leaves
salad.
over here. Look at these beautiful, lovely little beetroot sprouts. We've got some, there we are, a little bit of cucumber ribbons. Keep it nice and kind of Asian-y.
This is what I kind of think distinguishes a chef from a cook. The chef knows how to plate it.
Well, we'll see. A few little julienne carrots, which julienne just basically means you cut it into matchsticks. Fancy, but yeah. And
we always use fancy words to pretend like we know what we're talking about.
Exactly,
it's
exactly.
Cool.
So this can be, as I said, you've left the skin on. We could just
peel that off.
Peel that off, basically. There we are.
Oh, it comes off so easily.
It comes off so easily. And if you break it open, you'll see that it's quite nice and pink in the middle still. So we're just going to tear these little pieces of salmon onto our salad.
Yes. Oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, and we've used a little bit of radish there as well. The radish gives it a really nice, sort of crunchy, and kind of like a little bittery, peppery taste
I
as
see,
well.
I see you've left out the tomato and
No,
the
that's
spring
coming,
onion. Is
that's
that all coming at the end? Okay,
yeah,
so that
you
is
see, you got a
to come.
plate, it's layering it up. Huh?
Just making sure, you see, I've got to make sure that everyone at home knows exactly what's going on, right,
All
South Africa?
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So then, normally when you're making a salad, you want to layer it up so you've got lots of flavors going through. So the last little layer, a few more
Extra few leaves, some
some tomatoes,
spring onion,
spring onions, and
voila.
yeah. And then we've got your dressing, of course.
Yes, okay, so you can drizzle this on top. Don't forget, if you want this recipe, it is on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. It smells delicious, it's light, it's for summer, and it's really, really healthy for you too. So make sure you guys go get this one. We're taking a short commercial break. When we come back, we're chatting to Leanne Manus as well as Mona Sitole on the couch. Don't go anywhere.
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Salati Sugar. Always good, always sweet.